Welcome to this video on why CDN traffic is not a problem for NetFort LANGuardian. My name is Darren Delaney, I'm Head of Technical Services here at NetFort. First up, a bit of background on content delivery networks. CDNs are a fantastic resource if you want to distribute data. Now, they could be software downloads, it could be documents, it could be music or video. When you want to publish this information, you upload it onto a server. The content delivery network then will take a copy of that data and distribute it across many servers all around the world. When end users want to download that data, they're directed at the nearest server to them so that user can download the material data very quickly and no one server gets overloaded. So it's a fantastic way of distributing data across the internet. However, it does cause problems when it comes to monitoring, as your network monitoring tool may report that the downloads are coming from content delivery networks and you have no idea how the original download was triggered. So let me now show you how this is not a problem on the NetFort LANGuardian. Now, to show CDN activity or CDN networks in use, I'm going to log on to a website, trigger a download, and just show you what it looks like when it comes to bandwidth usage on your internet pipe. So I'm logged on to netfort.com, going to go to the download option here. This allows you to download a free version of our software. You can pick any of them, just click download, fill in basic details and click submit, and that will trigger a download of an ISO file, which will use up a certain amount of bandwidth on my internet pipe. So if I want to troubleshoot bandwidth issues, I need to have a network monitoring or some sort of tool running that's looking at downloads or traffic usage. Now, as it happens, I had Wireshark running. And within Wireshark, it shows that my laptop, which is this IP address here, 127.24, was connecting to an IP address which looks external, 68.228.42.11. And there's thousands and thousands of packets associated with that. So that's a lot of data coming inbound into my network from this IP address. So then I say, okay, well, IP address doesn't mean anything. I want to resolve it into a host name. So I could take the IP address, go to a IP lookup site like the one here, instance.org, type it in here into the search and press go. So it figures out who this IP address is registered to. Now, the output of this then suggests that it's registered to NetAccess Corporation. Now, if I was to go back to the user and say, you seem to be downloading stuff from NetAccess Corporation, they'd say, no, I wasn't on that website. What's happening here is, this is the content delivery network. It's not the actual original site that triggered the download. It's the site that hosted the data. Now, you don't have this problem with NetFort LANGuardian, and let me show you why. So if I go to the LANGuardian I'm running on this network, go to traffic distribution, just take a look at what's happening over the last hour. So I find, yeah, there has been a peak in web traffic here, we can see in the graph, and I want to figure out what that is. So I drill down on the traffic total. Here is my laptop. It's downloaded 100 megabytes, over 100 megabytes data. Where is it coming from? Well, it's coming from netfort.com. So this makes more sense to me because that is the website I was on. Now, not only can you get the website, but if you click the total again, it breaks down here into web access. There was 13 web pages accessed, and drill down finally on this 13. And actually we can see the downloads, an ISO file, an image file. We can see the registration form, the fact that I clicked on software download page. So you really get the detail here of what's using up the bandwidth in your internet connection. And it doesn't matter if it's direct to websites or via content delivery networks. With the LANGuardian, you get to see the detail, you have the visibility to figure out where all your bandwidth is going. If you want to find out more information about LANGuardian, please visit our website, www.netfort.com, where you can also download a free trial of the software, which is fully featured and will allow you to figure out what is happening on your own network. Thank you.